The parent of a student hit by a vehicle while crossing the street next to a Jamestown middle school is demanding action after another student was struck by a car on the same road. Thank you for joining us for WNY News Now. I'm Justin Gould. We're hearing from the stepfather of a sixth grader who was hit earlier this month. This as an eerily similar accident took place on the same street yesterday. On December 1st, Matthew Canby's stepson Jonathan was hit by a vehicle crossing Hazeltine Avenue while headed back to Purcell Middle School after stopping at a nearby 7-Eleven.
There was a school bus that was stopped waiting to turn into the bus turnaround, and he had thought that there was the stoplights on the bus, so he started to cross, and unfortunately the stoplights were not on, and the oncoming car coming down the hill here just hit him.
Fortunately, the 11-year-old escaped with only minor injuries.
He had just a very slight concussion, and he was just banged up pretty good. So he had his nose was pretty swollen, and then he had some road rash on his face.
Soon after his son's accident, Canby launched a Change.org petition aiming to shine a spotlight on traffic safety. Following a similar accident that sent another young boy to the hospital on Tuesday, the charge has only grown.
Prior to today, we had about 500 signatures on that petition, and just today, it's jumped about 400 signatures.
Now, since the accident on Tuesday, Jamestown Public Schools in a statement said they'll be working with city leaders on rolling out a feasibility study about installing more crosswalks in this neighborhood.
And the goal is to help maybe bring a crosswalk to the middle of Hazeltine, as well as maybe a pedestrian crossing light.
There are two crosswalks currently at the school, one on the north side of the complex and another on Baker Street, where a stoplight is installed. However, that light is currently not in operation. Jamestown Public Schools say they will increase supervision and monitoring during arrival and dismissal times to prevent further incidences. Now, during Tuesday's dismissal, staff was on hand to try and encourage students to use the existing crosswalks instead of simply crossing directly to the 7-Eleven parking lot.